Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here at weatherweb.net. This is your look ahead video on Sunday, the 9th of August. Thanks again for watching. Now, you know that we're raising funds at the moment for Macmillan, for Macmillan Cancer Support. It's the appeal that we do throughout August, and what we're asking you to do is to donate to Macmillan through our Just Giving page at justgiving.com/weatherweb. So that's justgiving.com/weatherweb. You can make a donation there. And the reason for it is that weatherweb.net is completely free of charge, and there's thousands of you who use us every single day completely free of charge. So what we ask you to do once a year is just to make a donation for all the access that you've had to the website for the last year, but make your donation into Macmillan. Thanks so much to those of you who have already pledged your support and have already made your donations, but there are hundreds of you who haven't yet, so please do go ahead and do that. It'll make a great difference to a wonderful charity. So thank you for doing that in advance of you doing it. Now, just a quickie for you, looking at the area of high pressure that I've been talking about around the 20th of August, GFS starting to show some interesting signs of it, and we'll pick it up on the 500 millibar flow. Times for these charts shown here in the top right of the charts. These are available through WeatherWeb, updated throughout the day. And this is the chart for today. You see we've got a trough that's out towards the west of the UK, jet stream blowing up like that across Scandinavia into the northern parts of Russia, cut-off flow down towards the south across Spain, across France, sorry, and also another area of cut-off down here across Greece, producing some pretty heavy thundery showers. Just watch the evolution though as I go through this sequence here over the coming days. So we see the trough look swinging its way northeastwards through Monday. Into Tuesday, high pressure building of sorts, but it's only a very weak feature. Just watch the cut-off cold pool down towards the south west of the country, coming through the Bay of Biscay now into southern parts of the UK. It's that then edges its way north as it hooks up the trough coming in off the Atlantic, and potentially bring some pretty heavy rain towards the end of the week, particularly across western parts of the country. That then hangs around into the weekend, brings us an unsettled weekend, quite a cool weekend as well probably, but then watch the changes that start to take place out here in the Atlantic. Watch this ridge build that starts to kick off, because we then see, look, trough moving eastwards, it builds the ridge running ahead of it in here. That's now pumping warm air up here, building the heights all the time as it does so. And eventually that ridge is then through the UK, further cut off, look down into the Mediterranean, but the ridge building through the UK, hinting at building pressure. Now, just to look at the surface pressure chart, how that evolves. Same charts again, look, we just work our way through. This is pressure and rainfall. Here we are into the early part of this week. Pressure builds at the surface. You wouldn't think so though, would you, when you look at that 500 millibar chart, that we've got quite a ridge across the top of us. Look, there's Tuesday evening, the prediction for Tuesday evening. If I just go back and pick that up on here for Tuesday evening, then that's how the chart looks. And you'd never say, would you, that there was a ridge underneath there, but a ridge there is on Tuesday evening across the UK. 11th of August, that'll be the peak of the Perseid meteor shower as well, so we might get some clear skies. And then ridge stays in place, but look at the thundery rain coming in from the south, moving northwards across France. This is associated with that upper cold pool, as we've just seen, the cut-off low that's going to be tracking its way northwards. It then engages with the trough coming in from the Atlantic, as we've just seen, and then that produces some heavy periods of rain through Thursday into Friday, tracking its way northwards. Detail really difficult to pin down on this one, but sufficient to say that it looks like being a very unsettled end to the week, and then a very showery weekend to come. This is some pretty cool air that's coming at high levels across the UK, triggering off the shower. Some really quite deeply unstable air moving in through the course of the weekend, but as we've been watching it into next week, that shows the interest. Watch the high down here. So we've got the Azores high, west of the Azores, funny enough. And just watch what happens now as we get towards the 17th, 18th time. There's the ridge extending from the Azores high through the UK. Look, ridge builds, significant high extending across the Atlantic through the UK, into Scandinavia, and it then sort of hangs around for a wee while. Now, another thundery low tracking its way north through Central Europe. So this high not hanging around for very long. It's not one of these that's just going to sit over the top of us for weeks on end. And I have been saying that. I said that I thought high pressure would build towards the end of the month, but it would be a hit and miss affair. It would be an on-off affair. And you can see here, look, like by the 23rd, it's bringing back in low pressure. I think the detail on this really is impossible to pin down, and I don't think the GFS really is seeing this that well. But certainly the idea of that pressure build coming in around the 19th, 20th is being shown now on the GFS. It'll be interesting to see how this develops on other models. I've got to say my confidence in it is still very low. The idea of it building, and it may just stay mixed. It could just bring us perhaps 3 days, 4 days of better weather around the 20th of the month. But we'll wait and see. I might be wrong. It may be that high gets in to be a more dominant feature. I think what we're going to see, though, is just increased pressures or above normal pressures, particularly across central southern parts. Around the end of the month, eventually those anomalies edging northwards, so Scotland probably being best positioned in the early part of September for higher pressure. And I was talking about that with you yesterday, that the early part of September could be dominated by higher pressure across Scotland, lower pressure across France. Again, these thundery lows just moving their way northwards out of France and just throwing up some thundery rain from time to time. But of course, I'll keep you updated on that throughout the course of the week. Okay, I will leave you with that for now, but don't forget, make your donations, please, at justgiving.com/weatherweb. All the money that you donate goes to Macmillan, and we're trying to get over £1,000 raised. You can see here, look, we've already raised £547 as of the time that I'm recording this video, and it'd be great to break that £1,000 target. So if you can do so, that would be super. Thanks for all your donations, and thanks again for watching. Keep the sun shining, and bye for now. Oh, and don't forget to check out Gary's fast forecast for all the details for the next few days. Okay, leave you that for now, but thanks again for watching. Keep the sun shining, and bye for now.